This Iverson screenplay comes out of a 5-out, and it starts with some action passes, and those action passes just indicate to everybody else what side of the floor we're running it to, and what play we're running as well, in case they don't hear it. So if our point guard calls out Ivo or Iverson, then it's just simply a dribble to the side that he's chosen. So for us, like if you wanted to isolate 4 with a chance to clear out and give him a chance to go to the basket off of an Iverson cut, then it's just a dribble in this direction, which means a pop. So that should action a pop, and then that clues these two in based on that first action that we're running it to the side of the floor. And this pass doesn't really mean anything, unless, of course, you decided to use the 1 as your shooter. But in this case, we're going to use 3 as our shooter, 1 is our point guard, and the ball just simply comes back to the 1, and that indicates 3 is heading in this direction right here. I really like this angle right here. It shortens the pass. It's part of the reason why we pass and give it back. It's not just an action thing, but it sets us up into a position where we would like to be, so that as 3 is clearing and 4 is coming off these Iverson screens, we would like to be able to get 4 the ball here in this situation cleared out. So it's as simple as that right there. Of course, if 3's man, after having run this a few times, realizes he's got to help on the clear out, then as this is developing, you might see that 3 lifts into this area and now becomes the shooter. Otherwise, the whole goal is to try to get 4 the ball in this scenario for a clear out. After you've run it a few times, there's another action that would clue in the player coming off those Iverson screens on that Iverson cut, that it's just now simply become a backdoor thing. So that here's the first action, a dribble to the side, indicating a pop, indicating our post players. The ball comes back, clear out, and now in this scenario, the screen might be a little tighter so that 4's man really starts cheating over top, knowing that this is what's happening right here. And if that's the case, 2's got to be able to recognize that as well. And 4 can see this pass happening. So as 3 is clearing, 2 just pops a tiny little bit. And then instead of popping to the wing, now what we end up with is this cut right here, probably a bounce pass or even an overhead pass or a lob. And we get 4 the ball in the same scenario on a clear out. So those 2 actions right there are enough to make this Iverson cut really effective. Look, going to the other side, if you decided you wanted someone else to have the ball, it could simply just be a dribble handoff and go. So let's say we wanted to make 1 the shooter, so we still want to make 4 available on the wing with a clear out situation. 1 dribble, a pop, comes right back to him, giving these folks the realization that they need to fill into those areas right there. Comes right back to him. He clears out. Iverson cut.